Abusia each on your son so more kwa be channel so ha da so aye be media ji chabuse be so wase enani de connect channel so ye be so wase be subscribe be like na abusia wa bo so ahye dwuma de afre pensa no be atie no anya bi atie na abusia fo ene ya Dominic Ayine yes ene wadi nkomo sa so na eye Dennis Miracles Aboagye ono so adi nkomo na nkomo a chese omumienu omadi na no efa eye papa eye Ken Ofori Atta eye former finance minister ho abusia we de ma meka so pese connect ne course yes yinteni course na sese ha era so aye be media GH
Dr. Dominic Ayine Ekuritinga wakasa ede afa eye US judge immigration judge a wotre dwemu MID nana yaw Kenneth Ofori Atta ni case eden ana Dr. Dominic Ayine Ekuritinga ekan na Dennis Miracle Aboagye edisa Dennis Miracle Aboagye ono no ye aid to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wakaza e dia fa ye Kenneth nana ya Ofori Atta ni case no wo se ono de ehu ni se Ofori Atta waye bibi etigana for arabraka muntu mo boase munya botre na the man wants to come but he fears the kind of treatment ye de ebemano na ye ka say Island TV Plus waji bre out here no be like video no share no subscribe pacho na wo comment so aba na wache wadwen e de afa eye enkomo a ye die no eho on 20th of January 2026 ana US immigration judge and de David Gardi etra akundwamu ana otie eye Kenneth Nanaya Ofori Atta on the lawyers asem Emarevi say sa case no ye no in camera because of the sensitivity of a year case no ye case in fact globally obia anyum enkanka Ghana for na Ghana for bebre no enra ene nansa Ghana for a demonstration say Ken must be brought to Ghana. And Ghana for according to Omo, they experience some hardships under a year Nanayao Kenneth Ofori Atta or ne Niniabema Nana Danko Akufo-Addo government they experience some hardship, you know. They picketed at US Embassy a war Accra. Say Ken Ofori Atta must come to Ghana. Enti judge etra akunyamu na wotie na semo about a bond redetermination no really eba ene nche say he was granted that bond and I said that bill near Ghana he friend bill no say ne ye che wuntumi ye man bill somewhere around 15 million Ghana cedis say ye the two ti so say in any case say udwane a well say asika no ebehye say udwane die be hian say bra na case no yen the substantive case no yen na any other day court be hian say bra na ye metoa so no wa ma say asika no ahye but judge deny sa bill no well as it stands the ruling bia ema na eno akiri ana US immigration judge I would say David Gardi publicly can say it is not just about rhetorics. Of course, Ghana formally put in extradition request seeking the extradition of Nanaya Kenneth Ofori Atta say Obeba Ghana na charges ahodwa office of the special prosecutor dey abono no wabe face. But according to a judge, Nekasa Okan they say well there hasn't been any formal filing. Say he must be brought back to Ghana. Now and Dr. Dominic Ayine Ekuritinga after a year court no asetra no oka oche na adwen erefa a year proceedings ya course no ho na Dr. Dominic Ayine Ekuritinga se ono de wo gidie ni arehemu se eye den a Dr. Nanaya Kenneth Ofori Atta will be deported and I say he will come back to Ghana to face justice upon charges ya de abono no. Now, osan clarification be one say the current situation being dealt with. Now, the current case being dealt with as far as Nanaya Kenneth Ofori Atta is concerned, you know, immigration issues, the visa that was revoked, and what his lawyers are also filing say ankombe in free the detention center hono or na eja akra watimi akufie na okododo no. But like I said, as it stands, no ruling on that has been determined. So on the judge requesting formal filing of evidence of the extradition request. Dr. Dominic Ayine quoting a kind.
The person that you've been looking for over the period has to do with the former finance minister. Yesterday he was in U.S. court. I'm sure you monitored that. What's your own thought on that?
Well, the American authorities are handling the process, and they are handling it in accordance with American law. So far, I don't find anything wrong with what has taken place. As you rightly pointed out, I monitored the hearing yesterday, and I have had reports from the United States regarding what has happened and what may happen, but these are confidential discussions, and I'm not supposed to talk to the media about what they have briefed me on.
Yesterday the trial judge said something. He said there's no proof of any extradition request and that it should be filed by the federal government before February 19. What's your own thoughts on that?
No, the Justice Department is working on the extradition request. Now, you have to understand that what is happening now is in relation to immigration immigration law violations. All right, that is separate and distinct from the extradition request. And so, if it was put in before the the immigration judge that there's an extradition request, he wants a formal, filing before him. So the Justice Department would have to do that before a decision is taken.
When will that happen based on your contact?
No, I don't control what happens with the Justice Department in the U.S. So,
but are you hopeful that this will go through for Ken to come back to Ghana?
I am very hopeful, extremely hopeful. Thank you.
And you was a Department of Justice in the United States. EBS official filing, na in fact evidence ya judge Atta akunyaswa obusa ho asem no na afi bibia atu atwa enti Ghana for yanka atoma yanka yakoma ento yeyem kora na ejaso nana ya Kenneth Ofori Atta otwenmuni betri ye pekora na obeba Ghana ha na eno na Dennis Miracle Aboagye enso a na adwen e de afa case no say you are not guilty until proven so. Eno de asem aya na omta aka na Ghana ha but isi say me amemetie e be de obi accuse me say my bibi say onye bibi a yenka so wa bibi ana say people just do it because they hate you. As a Ghana ye time Kenneth nana Ofori Atta nti ana Ofori Atta former finance minister Ghana for town ana say ndisi abana town no enu nti ana ama omo appress those charges. And of course it is said previously by lawyer Martin Pegu said Kisi Ajaben, who is currently the boss at office of the special prosecutor, had worked closely with Ken Ofori Atta in the past. But why is he filing those charges against him if indeed they don't see there is some evidence of corruption? And I said money laundering, and I said some scandal we are. What is the point? And he said Dennis Miracle Aboagye ekasa menene nyadwen. But again, that is it is what it is. I think a term where the legalist people use na they be in the right position. I say comfortable lead. Mumientie Dennis Miracle Aboagye on this particular issue.
They are mere allegations. Our current finance minister was in court for almost 2 years. Yeah. Okay, for his role at the same finance ministry. He wasn't jailed, was he? So the fact that Ken Ofori Atta has been accused of something doesn't mean he's guilty of anything. He is not guilty. Ken is not. Ken, as you speak, has committed no crime.
You know that for a fact.
But is that not what our law says?
Until then. Okay.
At the moment,
until proven guilty.
Yes, that's what our law says. That's fine. Because otherwise, tomorrow I can accuse you of anything at all.
That's fine.
I can accuse you of anything. So does it mean that I accuse you and you are guilty? The point is that we've had several people. There are people in this government, even including those in parliament, who were accused and were in court for years and walked free. You understand what I'm saying? So there is nothing. I don't think there is anything about Ken committing a crime or Ken not wanting to come to Ghana because he's committed any crime. Those who are